Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Bando. Tonight you're going to see I'm going to show War 198. So this is our 16 win streak now. We can finally not have to write that into our info every single war. So we had this queue before the patch came out. So we did have the patch available for the war. And we do have some exciting things to see. Let's get into it and have a look. Versus the Jammers, Filipino, I think they were. Where are we? I'm still learning my way around. Where are we? Philippines. So yeah, they did have a go, but just not really up to it. So a lot of 1-stars on our Town Hall 11s and 10s, and then they didn't knock everything else off. So we did see some massive changes in base scores. For example, engineered accounts that have an Inferno. We had Clan Mascot, poor old Clan Mascot. This will be his last war down the bottom there. Second last with Bend Over, of course. That was originally 47k, but now it's gone up to 59k. So the following war, it's gone up a lot. So it's going to be worth a low weight Town Hall 9. And that, of course, just has the one Inferno on Teslas. So we had really good war. That was a bit of a disappointing only to get the 85 on that. Hoff had a really great hit on 82. Old Dave was having a bit of a play with the Valks. It was kind of funny. And yeah, let's get straight into it. We had Shine on number 6, and he went in with a Queen Walk, 5 healers, and Hog. So yeah, a GoHog. The first one with the maxes. Old Shiny doesn't stuff around. He's straight in there. Gimme Hogs. I know he's been mucking around with bowlers, so he's going to have a bit of experience on me. So it's good to see though, and it's really good to see straight away getting into the max hogs. So an extra 60 odd hit points, I think they were, an extra 15 DPS at a rough memory. I don't have them yet myself. I've just got them building. Once I've got enough Dark Elixir for Valks, I'll gem the timer, of course, and get into them. Still a really good support troop for Town Hall 10-11 attack. So getting that extra level is just going to be awesome. Just had to pause to get a coffee. So you see he's got the hound here, just about to get that. Drops down a couple minions to assist with the pup kills there. That's nice. That's going to get the Queen going on her track a little bit quicker. And she's going to be padding around the top hand side there. So what I liked about this was seeing the split heroes. So you see a good healthy amount of Wizzies down the bottom there with the Golem. And old Jimmy Bob, he's going to go in there and cause a bit of pain. Now, Inferno starts firing. Gets that rage up. Gets that freeze on 3 defences around there. So that means the King's still in the rage. All the Wizzies have got that rage. And then you see, just as the rage is wearing off, old Jimmy Bob pops his rage ability and smashes out a heap more. So that's going to draw the enemy King, only a level 10 King, but still gets him out. Jimmy Bob's still up and fighting and taking a lot of fire, tanking as well, which is nice. There you see the first heal. I wonder how long until we see a heal upgrade. You see that second heal coming out now, and the Hogs, of course, can't heal through the Inferno, but there was a nice, healthy pack there. And Bob's your auntie. There we go. Well done, Shine. Nice to see the new riders in action. Alright, next I want to show our dirty bugger, old Hofdeg. Now, fairly low base, so I'm not going to go through in super speed, but he's gone in with a Queen Walk, 5 healers. I don't really know why he used 5. It's a wasted 14 units on this base, but you see a good split there. GoWiWi, he's still got his level 2 witches. Hoff's taken Town Hall 11 to go 10.5, I should say. So he's taken the Warden. He's only got a low level 6 because he put the elixir into his lab, and he's starting to go through those. So not really a good call for wars because he won't get calls up now, but it's just one of those benefits that will really help us with our farm wars. So always to give you a bit of a leg up, and we all know we love a leg up. So you see the Earthquake going through the guts there. and that was to do a lot of damage to the Inferno Town Hall and open it up. So that was quite well done, and he's just got 4 ranges after that. So freeze probably wouldn't have hurt. You could double freeze those Infernos. Poor old Jimmy Bob's going to cop it. Or does he? I thought he did die fairly quickly. It might just be from normal defences. So a nice little use of his Warden there. But that's allowed the Inferno to charge up in the meantime. So you do see there the Inferno was stuck on Jimmy. And then it was charging up whilst the King was immune. So probably holding that Warden ability for the King would have been different. Or holding it for those giant bombs. Double giants on each side. So he's analysed it fairly well at the end there to use his DPS at the end. Queenie, she's going to get right through and do the job. Still got his ability, still got another rage, so that extra freeze. We're noticing with obviously the reduction in time, we've got to be a little bit smarter. Where we would have been taking it pretty easy to finish off those bases, we've got to utilise every single spell. So good attack, Hoff. Let's get into number 9, and this will be Phoenix. He's mucking around with the Town Hall 9 GoVaHo and 6 redheads, and I think he took 4 in his clan castle as well. So straight into an earthquake. That's going to give him great access to get inside. Not too sure if he had any loons. Loons up top might have worked, or some minions to herd. No. So shattered GoVaHo. So Hound coming out, that's perfect. This was a fresh hit, I think, so just took a bit of a punt, I guess. So the Queen is going to follow that Hound. Poor Redhead's copping a beating in midfield there. Jimmy Bob's backing them up, so he's done that well. He's got it all out. Blown a couple of giant bombs, so that should mean that he's going to have another 2 giant bombs by that Tesla farm. No. Probably a touch high on that heel. Heaps more hogs left. Queen's still got her ability. Whizzies everywhere. Have a listen to the redheads. I love how he said it's like listening to opera singers. So that's them in action. Yeah, there's a few new animations and changes. I don't know that I personally like the air defense change. Obviously, you've gotten used to the other one for so long. I'm not going to show this whole raid on old Fido, but I did think four air defense stacked around that town hall. I just wanted to see, would Lightnings get all 4? So we've done that. Almost killed one entirely. Level 4 earthquake in the middle. See you later, earthquake. Bye-bye. And still 1 earthquake in the bag. So just proceeded to lava loon that. Just use the lava hounds to tank for the loons. It was an interesting raid. We'll show one more raid. I did want to wrap this up pretty quick tonight, as I've got red hot raids to get into and record and map that out, and it takes a lot longer than doing one of these. So I wanted to smash it out. Got myself a coffee. Going to do a bit of Bando time. So Cone's gone in with the Stone GoHog, and he's been practicing this one a fair bit. It looks like he's enjoying it. It is a good raid. What's good about the Stone GoHog is they're quite simple to get a handle on, and you can use them from various different hero levels, but as long as you chase your golems when you're using your hogs. So I sort of say that to making sure you're using your golems tanking to then chase it with hogs onto the defences that are close by. Now Dragon Loon in the clan castle, he needs to get that rage out, which he did. There's only 2 wizards in the middle there, so 3 or 4 now. That was good. He threw an extra 1 out. And he started to do what I was just saying before, where he's chasing the hogs. Those bottom defences were shooting up top. Queen, she went walkabout up top there, so that was no good. Giant bombs all seem to be down the bottom. So he's tripped all them. They're all singles, so it's not really going to do anything. It's a pretty silly base, really. You know there's no doubles that are going to be in your proper pathing, so... Heaps of hogs left. Problem is he used the wizard to support because the queen walked. So that means he only had his hogs left to clean up and a couple of archers, I think it was. So, yeah, lots of changes. I'm going to wait a week or so before I do a wrap-up of what I think of the update. But so far, I'm pretty excited. Obviously, it's affecting clan matchups and all of that. But for us, we do have a special 199. Currently, it just matched. This took us 1 hour to match. I'll just put this out while I'm there. We've got 2 Town Hall 11s. Hoff's gone to 10.5, and then we had 3 Town Hall 10s, and they have exactly the same. So that's a 10.5 as well. There's no Eagle on Frank. I think they had 1 or 2 less Town Hall 8, so a near perfect match. Enemy team had 1 war win streak. We've got 16, so I don't know whether that played in much factor. I think we're probably ahead in heroes and base strength. So yeah, there's a lot of variation out there. I know a lot of people have been struggling with queue times, but stick it in there. Supercell will fix it up. Other than that, as always, guys, I hope you've had a good night and clash on.